They say every village hides one story it wants to forget. And in Chandpur, that story lived inside a house no one dared to enter. People called it the Whispering House. Ayesha hadn't been back to her village in years. After her parents died, she left everything behind, hoping the memories would fade. But when a property dealer called saying someone wanted to buy the house, she decided to visit one last time. Just a quick trip, she told herself. Sign the papers and leave before dark. The bus dropped her on the empty road outside Chandpur. The air felt heavy, the trees still, the whole place lifeless. As she walked, every step brought back memories. Her little sister's laughter, her mother's voice, and the fire that ended it all. The house stood at the end of the lane. Its walls cracked, its windows dark. She pushed open the gate, and it screamed like it hadn't moved in years. Inside, the smell of ash still lingered. Dust floated through the air, and a clock on the wall was frozen at 2:13 a.m. The same time the fire had started. Ayesha whispered, "It's just a house, nothing else." Then she heard it. A faint whisper, soft and close. "Ayesha, you came back." She froze. No one was there. She turned toward the mirror in the hallway. It was fogged, as if someone had just breathed on it. Written across the glass were 2 words. "Welcome home." Her heart pounded. She wiped the words away, but they reappeared deeper this time, as if carved into the glass. Rain started outside. The lights flickered. A shadow moved across the wall. Small, crouched like a child. "Amna," she whispered. Her little sister's name. The shadow turned slowly. 2 glowing eyes stared back at her from the dark. The whispering grew louder. More voices joined in. Hundreds of them overlapping. "Why did you leave us, Ayesha? You promised you'd come back. You lit the fire." She screamed. "No, I didn't light it." But the voices laughed. Cold, echoing laughter that filled every corner. She ran upstairs, into her old bedroom. Everything was still there. The dolls, the books, the burnt mark on the floor. Then she saw the mirror. Large, clean, glowing faintly in the darkness. She looked at her reflection. And behind her, she saw them. Her parents, her little sister, all smiling. Her reflection began to move. But she didn't. It raised its hand and touched her shoulder. Cold, wet, like the hand of someone buried long ago. "Stay with us," it whispered. "We missed you." She couldn't move. The whispers filled the room. The walls breathing. The air alive. "One family," they said. "Together again." The floor cracked open. Flames burst through the wood. She screamed as the fire wrapped around her. And for a moment, she saw her family burning again. Only this time she burned with them. The next morning, the villagers saw smoke rising from the house. They went inside. The walls were black. Everything was ash. But in the middle of the floor, there stood a single mirror. Fresh words glowed across the glass. "Welcome home." They say if you stand outside that house at midnight and whisper her name 3 times, you can still hear her voice. "I'm home."